Try not to hit anything.
Remind me not to let you drive me.
Shahina Tinnel from Sledge, Mississippi has watched her 8-year-old son, Martavion, struggle through many health problems. He was born with an abnormality in his blood.
Sickle cell is a blood disease, and it is hereditary. And how he ended up with it, because I have the trait and his father has the trait, so therefore he have the actual, full sickle cell.
With sickle cell, Martavion has battled acute and chronic complications.
Oh, it's been a whirlwind. With sickle cell, your main things are fevers. We stay having a lot of fevers and pain crisis. So we was in and out the hospital like 2-3 times a week, every day. Fevers, 104, 105. And he started having his symptoms like at 2.5. He had his first stroke, and then he turned around and had a seizure. He had mild cerebral palsy in his lower extremities, which he have had surgeries. We had exceeded all our, getting blood transfusions, everything we needed for the sickle cell, which, like I said, more than the stroke, all that goes back to sickle cell. So we didn't try everything. We didn't have surgery. We didn't did all the medicines, and he was still having the little TIAs.
Then, at a hospital visit, some hope.
The doctor talked to me about a bone marrow transplant, which I never knew anything about it. Never knew it could cure sickle cell to now. So that's how we end up here.
Last September, Martavion underwent a bone marrow transplant.
So it was no hesitation. I was like, it either can work or it can't work.
The donor, his mother.
It's the nicest thing she did for me.
Martavion and Shahina were also glad to find a place like the Ronald McDonald house. Being over 4 hours away from their family in Mississippi, the house became a place to call home before and after the transplant. When he was released from the hospital, there were precautions. An infection could be life-threatening to Martavion. He needed to be in a safe haven, restricted from visitors, yet close to the hospital. His recovery included wearing a mask.
The mask, so mostly when he come out the room, as long as he's in the room, he don't have to wear the mask.
I really don't like to wear it, but I got to though. 'Cause I just like to run outside without my mask on, like the regular children.
Since his immune system was compromised from the transplant, the family stayed in one of the suites at the Ronald McDonald house. While recovering Martavion could be protected, yet have the freedom to enjoy his time.
I'm all yours, she said.
Like reading,
You can't get me. You can't get me.
playing a game,
Hi.
and for his mother,
Do you have a chicken strips?
cooking her son's favorite meal.
What you gonna eat with your chicken strips?
What does Martavion and Shahina want to tell people about the Ronald McDonald house?
I want them to know it's a really good place to be.
Please give. Your donations go a long way. I mean, the Ronald McDonald House have helped a lot of families. It have helped me. Because like I said, without it, I don't know what I would do. With, no income and then 4 hours away from home. To have it, it's a blessing.
Martavion also thinks the Ronald McDonald house was a blessing, but his real thanks goes to his mother.
I want them to know she's a really good mom. I love her so much.